I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Odd One Out number 4. Today's razor is one of the first, I think it was the first adjustable I got, and it's a love and hate relationship because it's this one. The Merkur Futur, and this is the matte gray version or the matte version. I got this because I saw Vid Mentioned from Vid Mentioned use this in a video that I will link below. He removed his beard without using water with one of these, and I thought, well, if he can use it, so can I. So I bought it, and then I cut this entire section of my lip with it. 2 centimeters of lip was gone in one stroke, and I bled for 45 minutes and I left it for a very, very long time. But this being the odd one out October, I thought, well, I need to go and try and use it again. This time not on 6 like the first time. I will be using it on number 2. I don't know if that's visible. In it I have a German blade made in Solingen, like the razor. It's from Germany, made in Solingen. Is the Razolution. It says made in the EU, the European Union, but on the back it says made in Solingen, Germany. Wait a second. I doubt you'll be able to see that, but it says there. So I'm using a German razor, a German blade, and a German soap. I'm going Tabac today, and I'm using the cream because same scent, almost same soap as the puck, and I want to show that a cream is okay. So I have it here in my the HC&C black straight wall ball, and I am using the first brush I got from Vid Mentioned. This one is called the Milky Way. Look how great this looks. Man, it has a synthetic knot in it. There you had them. It's a beautiful brush. Rich he has a Facebook page called Vid Mentioned, I think. And he put this up. Said, what should I name this? And I suggested the Milky Way, and he said, well, he picked that among a lot of names. So I, of course, had to buy it. Me being Sigsolo and a Star Wars fan and stuff. So the Milky Way was kind of in my alley. So, man, nice strong tobacco scent. The Tabac is one of the scents I remember from my childhood. You know, my father using Old Spice and Tabac. So that's one of the scents. One of the 2 scents that brings me back to sitting in the bathtub while my father was watching me and me watching him shave while I was sitting in the bathtub. So, oh man. It just takes me back. All those memories, right? Scents do that. You know, they are a secret gate to the old memories, you know. So I just love this scent. And I remember my grandfather used this aftershave. He used the Old Spice soap most of the time in the, you know, the cup in the, you know, in the mug, and then he used the Tabac when he was going somewhere, you know, important, you know, to a you know, a celebration or an anniversary and stuff. I remember that. So I had my father, whenever we had, you know, a special birthday, I remember my father and his father, my grandfather, having this scent on. So it takes me back, and I'm mumbling on, and that's all because, to be honest, I'm a bit scared. It's 3 3/4 inch long, and it weighs 125.6 grams. So it's a heavy brother. When I hold it here, that's where the balance point is, and that's where it's you know, it's normal or it's natural for me to hold. So wish me luck, because I might need this. Oh, thank you. You know, a 3-day double. Fun fact, I got a new neighbor living under us. You know, the guy living in the apartment under our apartment. We got to talk, because he came to borrow a drill for his drilling machine. And he saw I had a shaving brush on my counter here in the bathroom. So we got talking. He's a young guy, he's 21. 22. And he told me that he was into wet shaving too, when I told him that was what I was doing. And I said, oh, which razor do you have? He says, it's the you know, the space age looking one. And I immediately thought, well, it must be this. So I said, is it a Merkur? Oh yeah, I think it is. Is it the one called Futur? Oh yeah, that's the one. So I was thinking, well, he wanted to get into traditional wet shaving, and he started with this. And I said, okay, so what blade are you using? Something mild? And he said, I just got the one, you know, the one from Japan. And I said, what? Not the feather, right? Well, yeah, that's the name of it. So he started off using a Futur with a feather blade in it. And I said, well, how did that go in the beginning? He said, a lot of blood for the first 5 or 6 shaves. He was a cartridge shaver. And he applied a little too much pressure. So he drew some blood. But I just, you know, me loving this the way I do, and wanting to give him a little better or less aggressive expression, I gave him, I think, 10 or 12 different tucks of blades to try. And that's it. And he has been enjoying his Futur ever since. That's what he told me. So he didn't even know that there was a lot of different blades. He just got the one that the site he bought the razor on online. They recommended the Japanese blade because it was one of the best, and he knew the Japanese made knives and steel was good, so he just went with that. But I gave him a little of this and a little of that, and so I recommended him getting a brush and a soap, and I told him he can always come by and get some here. But he's using, you know, the gel that foams up. And you know what? That's fine. We don't all have to be, you know, using a soap and into having 20 brushes or 200 brushes like I have. And you know, 250 razors and all that. You don't, that's not necessary. So I told them to get a good cream to start with, because that's more or less a guaranteed good result. So I think 2 is appropriate. I know I will cut myself in a second saying that, but I feel the blade a lot. In case you don't know, this razor, the setting one on this, the gap is way bigger than a Rockwell 6S or 6C on plate 6. So just using one on this is actually aggressive or efficient. Oh yeah. But kudos to you, Rico, if you're watching, that's his name, for using a Merkur and for sticking with it. I'm sure you can see that I'm taking my time and I'm being very careful here, because I had that experience. This part of the lip missing. I couldn't whistle for a month. So I can do that now. So I got away with this shave and I just poured the water all over the sink. Sorry. But I'm going German in the post-shaving products as well. So I didn't have a German brush. I didn't have a German ball. So I did, of course, go with the brush from Rich Man Shaving, because he was the one who inspired me to get this razor. And I love his work. So, Rich, if you're watching, thank you for making it. And thank you for becoming my friend. He has become my friend. The HC&C towel from Pete, who also sent me the ball. By the way, thank you, Pete, for doing that. Oh, I love this towel. So, the aftershave of this is the Nivea 2-in-1. And it's made in Hamburg in Germany. And it's the one you need to shake it. And then it gets all, you know, blurry. So, has a nice scent to it. But it's blue. So, don't get it on your white shirt. Or on your white towels. Because it can make a very little stain. So the blue thingy in it. So this is a nice one. Must have a little menthol in it because I feel my skin a very little. The aftershave balm in this is the Tabac German one as well. A good shake, and then remember, shake a very little, because this is, man, this is all over. Sorry. I love the scent of this. Takes me back, man. Oh man. So, that's great. This took way too long. I'm sorry, but it's because I'm mumbling on all these memories and all these good stories. Okay, let's hear if the face is in tune, if it was a good shave. Are you ready? Oh yeah, it's spot on and it feels completely BBS and oh man. And it seems no cuts. So, I digest. The Futur is a great razor. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why I do this? You know why we do this? It's because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. Sigsolo out. Have a great one.